Hello everyone, welcome to the ichimokucharts.com daily analysis for the SP 500 for Monday, March the 15th, 2010. Well, a change of trend today, and we have a candle with a lower high and a lower low. So that could be fairly significant for this market. Only one problem here. We have a very small body to this candle. We have a very large shadow on the bottom. And we also have a green bodied candle with the closing price at the high for the day's trading. That doesn't really suggest that this first time frame downtrend that the market's in will continue. With the market closing up at the high, it's telling us that the bulls have closed this market in control and that they're showing commitment to they showed commitment to taking this market higher throughout the day. The long shadow on the bottom of this candle represents upside price rejection by those bulls and shows the strength of the bulls as the market traded down to around this area of 1140 where there was previous buying coming in. So that is a fairly significant area for this market, and the buyers came in force once again as they have on 3 of the previous 4 days. So with the market closing, the bulls closing in control and the bears losing the commitment that they had down around this level, it really does set this market up for a potential change of trend to the upside for the market to then potentially trade up to around this 1163 region of resistance. So there is a strong probability of that happening. If we look at the Ichimoku indicators, we are still trading up above the cloud or the Kumo. So the market still does retain that overall positive bias, but that is in a bigger picture than what we're looking at in this first time frame. The market is still trading above the Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen, which means that in the short term and medium term time frame, the market is bullish. But interestingly, the curve or the angle of the Kijun Sen and the Tenkan Sen are flattening out. And that Kijun Sen has actually flattened out already, and we need to be aware that when that Kijun Sen flattens out, the price action tends to be attracted back towards it. Now, another factor of concern is the distance that the market is trading away from the Kijun Sen. This market is certainly looking a little overextended now. And when the market looks overextended, the market is actually trading at a high level of disequilibrium. And we know that markets behave like rubber bands. They move from equilibrium and then bounce back towards equilibrium. And equilibrium is actually designated by the Kijun Sen here. And when that turns flat, as we've said before, the price action tends to be attracted back towards it. So there is a chance that this market will continue in the second time frame downtrend. Although, as we've said earlier, that's not supported by the short-term dynamics. So for the next few trading days, obviously, the low of the current candle in this 1140 region becomes very important for this downtrend to continue. If the downtrend does continue, there are some solid areas of support on the way down, certainly at the Tenkan Sen, which is at 1134, and that coincides with this previous area of strong support at 1133. So that's a very big area that the market will need to trade through. If it does trade through there, then there is potential support down around the 1106 region, which coincides with where the cloud is, and that anywhere down through the cloud down to potentially 1086 may offer support, and also here at the Kijun Sen at 1098 that may offer support as well, then all the way down through here to 1080. Having said that the low of the current candle is important in this 1140 region, certainly to the upside because of the lack of bearishness in the short-term dynamics, the high of the current candle and the swing high here around the 1153 region becomes very important for this market. And if that's taken out with a very bullish close, then there is strong potential for the market to trade up to the resistance around 1163. So I think we need to be patient, wait and see how the market develops over the next day or so.